hungry. Let's hunt. I smell rabbit.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. You lost them!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly, I am.
Mora! Do you have any idea what I just don't... Forget it. Talking...
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market. It was in fact genuine smaragdus jadeite inlaid...
Of course! Genuine article
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once...
Thank you very much. How could she...
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that.
Please wait, Miss Chow. I have some... It's not convenient to speak here, so let's...
I should open a store here. Should I save it?
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Miss Yunfei, what is this?
No. What I wanted to talk about is there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins. What do you mean? Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. Mr. Chow, did you at any time
No, not at all.
Now that is strange. If I've deduced correctly, he may.
If that's the case, we should go confront him.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would. And then he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force.
Well then, since you're so experienced.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first.
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? It feels like Yansei is even more.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But any work commissioned but not bound by a contract can.
I understand. Then?
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just.
This contract has so many pages.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're.
I've had a read through.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem, I don't believe you have been part of an investigation.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask.
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus jadeite myself. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage. But again, let's not dwell on this. I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on at all.
Why, hello there, honored.
No, nothing of the sort.
Snezhnayan. I do. That was the first time I'd ever encountered. He was quite generous with his money, too. Why, yes. It was my first.
Thank you, sir. We'll take.
If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Yes, it's not particularly rare. No, I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jade.
A thin layer of
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings.
Is that so? So, did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait,
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come. These two stones actually look very similar. Someone with there may be only a subtle difference for, and I'm sure a significant.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on.
But never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell?
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind.
Miss Yenfei?
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir.
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact.
Then I have no further questions. But.
Of course.
Oh, I have my reasons. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originate.
Yes, I see.
I wouldn't say there's been an incident. Just a minor.
with this hard evidence to back us up,
On the contrary, this is. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got it! Sinxi.
well, that was quick.
Because lots of people come to me for, as you know, Liyue Harbor, but the amendments made by the Tianquan to our. As such, legal advisors like myself.
So you helped them make sense of the law.
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized. You sound surprised. Knowing the law. Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adept.
Again with that casual.
Well, that's that then.
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you.
Have no further trouble from then on? Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to.
Crossell. Yes, the design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite. This order was on hold for a very long time.
Doesn't seem like there's any
Miss Sinxi, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more.
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many Mr. Crossell wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as
Thank you, Sinxi.
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here, and
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone?
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need.
The weirdo with the snake around?
Because only he can provide an. Once we have this final piece of evidence.
My. To what do I owe the And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well?
No. I'm here this time to ask.
Smaragdus jadeite? Why, yet the 7 mountain treatises states it is abundant in elemental energy, so if... Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come. I suppose that you're about to ask me to write
That is indeed the case.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. But after I gave him my reply, I wonder, Miss Yenfei.
You needn't concern yourself about.
You're too...
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
My friend, what can I get you?
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your
Yes, my investigation.
Wonderful. Well then.
Of course. Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay?
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid with. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the.
Material evidence? What material evidence? I spent a huge sum to obtain that smaragdus jadeite, and yet.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question. This is a processing record from.
Seriously? Even the boss there. In any case, smaragdus.
That's an unsubstantiated.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated.
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my.
Our second piece of evidence didn't.
You know, you could be right.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence.
Well, hang on a moment now, because, Traveler, would you do the honors?
Wha-
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone mare. Sustained contact with smaragdus jadeite. Mr. Crossell, were you. No idea, you say? I'm afraid that this falls outside the. However, I'm sure that the ministry will be. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation.
What? Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh,
Huh? No.
Aren't actually inlaid with You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means. Mr. Crossell, your answer, please.
He's seriously intimidating right now.
I admit it. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great butt after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out. That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from. I kept the real smaragdus jadeite, and especially, I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them.
Exactly.
I didn't want to either, but if word got out that I sold a pair of.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing.
10 times.
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20%.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that.
There's no need. It's fine. Even if the smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility.
Ms. Chow.
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of smaragdus jadeite.
What? But all right.
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn this
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yanfei.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claim.
Is that so?
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. If we could join forces.
Well, that's that. And we've got the smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too.
Exactly. Usually when someone. Even.
The right solution depends on. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, an adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs.
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reason.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Grant.
you've returned. How good, good.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll...
Oh, you. All right.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't... I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any...
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be. Indeed she is. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but Liyue is not the same place. All right then. Let us speak.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How?
It is but a single. There we go. Hold it firmly. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them.
Wait a minute, Granny!
Oh, you needn't worry about that.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Wow! This teapot seems even... But there's just a whole load of nothing around it. Paimon can't do that! Still, why is... Oh, wait a...
Well, it seems...
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, I am not, hang on a moment. Oh, call me, I suppose.
So you're the little helper.
Madam Ping? Oh, you may leave all matters your journey may be far from over. Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as thus, we teapot spirits you may consider me. Now, allow me to explain. Have you any blueprints on you? As long as you have a blueprint, you can...
Blueprints? Oh.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Just commit the image of the objects, then simply release the...
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus, he said that even though subspace creation is a product of this world is not a true one, after all. It provides mere...
A golden-eyed adeptus?
I hardly remember myself. What's more, well, let's not dwell on that. If there's anything you would...
I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I smell rabbit.
Well, will you look at... Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some...
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the...
So what? She's loaded.
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still...
Come on, ma'am. It's not about whether you need...
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, then Shinue Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor, but here we are. Perhaps... yeah.
Boss, I'm telling you.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here?
Silence! How dare you threaten...
No, don't.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe.
I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a hand.
This is Liyue Harbor.
Laws. No, apparently not.
Really?
That would be my stomach.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said then of course you're still hungry.
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shen. After all... Psst. Do you think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
Are you here to buy some herbs?
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything.
Thank you.
She's real...
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that...
So, how come you chow down on... If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the...
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning, sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountain?
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came up and now we're...
I see. I heard...
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang, were you interested in the...
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance.
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier.
Then let's not delay. I have a...
Great! Paimon bets this...
I am not sure whether or to... We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Veto! That is...
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence...
Look, we want to win this Sunset Vermilion Night, Wonder Course...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baishu? What are you doing?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store.
Huh? How can we...
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for it... Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is...
No, we've got others...
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yeah. As far as the records show, virtually...
Okay then, let's go ask at the... Thanks, bye.
You're quite welcome. Good luck.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
The heavens are... Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of...
Huh. Don't get me started. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business to pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every wrong. That was my life's work. It's useless. Unless you have other business here, I'm done.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of
the Shattered Halberd.
What?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. But over time, it was the work that came... Barely any copies of the first...
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget?
You mean you still have...
Yes.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you.
Oh, but you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount.
That's your business. The question is,
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not.
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am seeing...
Guhua clan? Did you hear this, clown? Oh, there was me thinking the last grand...
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend.
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang?
Oh, how the wolves...
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier...
Oh, what does it matter now?
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words...
All right, give it a rest.
Hey, where are you going?
I swear...
Oh, amazing!
Hello?
No wonder this book is so highly...
How can they bully poor old Chang the Knight?
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now...
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth, and I meant every word I said to Chang. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan. Give me a second to reflect.
You're still here? What is this? I gotta hand it to the goofball. Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a saying that goes,
quit quoting...
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce...
It's cute that you want, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk.
I may be young, my liege, but...
Oh, great speech.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Motion to compel.
Keep back!
Let me amuse myself a little. The more, the merrier.
Out of the frying pan. Incinerate.
Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Let the show begin.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives, though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory.
They've gone for now, but they'll—
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. There must be a deeper level. He mentioned Gentry Mautai.
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow, so that's how that turned out.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just... Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall...
You go first. No, one more page and...
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Who goes there? How strange. We're not... The Master's dealing with some urgent business.
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major...
So...
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose... no, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I beg for your mercy.
Well, my master has... Luckily for you...
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice work. Paimon never... Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be... In that case... Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend... Either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
I understand. I do. Please.
The subordinate I sent was
we just ran, but it's nothing for you to worry.
That would be most ideal. We are willing to lend a you may suddenly
I understand. I am...
We shall see when the time...
Darn that.
So, Mr. Chick, who knows if Gua Geek has made any... You had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. when actually all you meant was...
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound...
The course of action we must take is now my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain, there is no need for you to read the content.
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read.
Hence why I said there's no... The Feiyun Commerce Guild...
Well, why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the big wigs. Since we got to Liyue, having such big backing would be great enough.
No need to worry about that. From what once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will also. I do not wish for anyone...
Why not? You're only doing it...
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty...
That sounds very lovely.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Com...
Hey!
Place to go for classic UA dishes.
excuse us. We come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. Oh, don't mind me.
Can we actually read this thing?
Yes, this honored guest. You must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Please rest assured that the matter. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy.
Yay! Tasty snack!
Of course. We treat visitors with the. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get. Paimon didn't think Guhua.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Mount's, for him to correct the error of his ways, he must. Since Gentry Mount's business has to do with core lapis, we deprived of the necessary raw materials.
Great idea! That'll be sure to. But Liyue is huge.
With the timescale we are on, it is in. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's back.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city.
Of course, we are not expecting.
Wow, so many more!
Well, this is not the. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feyun. Once you have purchased all the core lapis.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. What? Let's do this in the order the guy said. First...
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought you were here. No, that I still have. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. All right, I'll do it. Clearly no shortage of...
Oi! Shh! All of it? All of it would be far more than you actually want. What are you? If it's for the Feyun...
Hi, anything I... You want all my... Oh, that's sad. None are in right. Oh, it's for the fake... Oh, don't worry about my prior... Thank you for your patronage.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Another person to count on is always good after all.
Yep, and it's even hard.
Ah, yes. I do. Let me consult our records.
Blonde. Dress is all fun. Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look...
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't...
Seriously?
That stranger declined the guild's invitation. Nonetheless, you can look for him. After all, it is not uncommon, and should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bard. Well, as to further news about, he stands guard at the city gate. I wish you ever... Ad Astra Ab...
Honorary knight. A stranger with an eye patch. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at I lost him pretty quickly. As long as Master Jean is here.
That might be true.
That is true. Anyways, you should go ask him.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. Can't say I've heard of any of the material. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of it.
The angels here? Anyway.
Hard work is all there is.
That's what I'll make.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a...
That I have. He even sometimes mixes his own. I don't know anything else about him, but...
And what's
Why, I just gave it to you.
Investigating everything?
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new There's too many raucous patrons on the first... Ah, welcome, sir.
He's really here? Let...
learn to handle my booze better. I can't give up. Even if you are a close friend.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Well.
So...
That little one beside you.
Uh-huh, we're the...
It's indeed a good thing to have. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with... Sure.
And he was so cold.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora. The 500 is a one-time fee. And that's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation...
Ah, thank you. Now as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here. The answer to a question says nothing about... I only wish to know what your choices are. You need... Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that... Animo Archon who calls him... I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question number... Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contract. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my final... This world has people who gained visions. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your answer then. It seems that you're different from her. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also want... That said, I only take... Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose... Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws. I have come to Mondstadt.
An abyss here?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss.
Oh, that's right! We haven't encountered the non-human abyss.
There's some reason behind... It's possible that they may have been...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush... Uh-huh! Where's...
That manner... It's just... Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order... Let's meet up at the temple. This abandoned temple does bear the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it... It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
motion to compel. You're toast! Incinerate! Boom boom! Motion to compel. I'll protect us. Go, Barbara! Nice and spicy! Incinerate!
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that. The abyss. It is chaos. That is why. And the creatures of the abyss.
You seem to know a lot about...
I suppose that's as far as judging by the traces on. Perhaps we may find out.
Get them!
Smell of treasure. Strange.
doing now? Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolven, sharp of fang and keen of claw. And yet, no. I only know these things because of All right, let's go see if...
But where do we begin?
Indeed. See that? Knowing what I do of the Order's habit.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first. Bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss. Another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss really has been around here. Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick! Boom! Motion to compel.
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts, but they were left behind by Abyss. It seems that we should leave as well.
But now we're out of lead.
No. Let's get a move on then.
Motion to compel. Let the show begin. Nice and spicy. Boom, boom. Motion to compel. Boom, boom. Breath of the flame. Motion to compel. Motion to compel. Nice and spicy. Incinerate. I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go!
I've heard about what happened to you but I suppose that this... In fact, if my memory serves, the first time I laid eyes...
Huh? But
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuator? If the Abyss Order is interested, let's go see what the situation...
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there. Boom! Racing nice and spicy. Incinerate! Let's dance. Huh. Yeah. Oh, hi. Huh. 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 Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that
I wouldn't call not having to gaze.
No.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in there. Once upon a time, yes.
You know, Dane, where are...
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be...
Oh, is that how...
I still have some things left.
Yep! And hey, once you find... Mondstadt's fisherman... either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be some... Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves. We can reach the top of that cliff from...
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the... My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey. Me? I merely followed my traveling companion. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? But how could that be? You only touched...
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of... As for why...
You're saying so...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of ration. At least you now know that at this time, the most important thing is that... Yes. May you find your kin at the end.
Huh?
Only for now. After all, I did take 500 mora